everybody. What is going on? Welcome back. It's different here.
Ooh.
A lot has changed in a week. We're all bright and colorful. So if you haven't heard, I posted like a quick little thing on the podcast. If you haven't heard, if you haven't gotten a newsletter, because I send a newsletter out. So we're no longer, and I got to change my name, which is funny. I just noticed that we're no longer Je-Ree Reviews Media. It's been changed to the TV Cave. So this is the TV
Ooh.
Cave podcast and no longer the Real Chatter podcast. So you can find us on www.thetvcave.com. So
Okay, all of these changes
exciting.
popping off. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm like, can you, I know the background. Can you see? Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just more streamlined. I think it's more, it just makes more sense because we do a lot of TV here. We will still talk about movies and review movies on the site and news like that, but we're very TV heavy. And I just didn't want my name in it anymore. I know people are like, what is Je-Ree Reviews Media? Who is Je-Ree? So I figured, I was like, let me come up with something. And I would have thought the TVK was taken, but it wasn't. So I'm so happy that we have the
Oh.
TVK. And it seems to be doing more. And we have like a brand new
Oh,
TikTok page. We've changed the way we've given you guys content out there. So, we're making a lot of change. I don't know if you saw on Instagram, but I've been posting those reels for y'all, baby. I've been like
it's
shoveling
even
out.
try.
Yeah, it's shoveling out content. So it's the same great content from the same writers and the same podcast hosts and Kay who does the TV roundup. It's all the same, just a different name. Yeah, got my daughter. I said, "Girl, you got to run the TikTok page. I need a social media manager to help me." She's like, "Mom, am I getting paid?" I was like, "Yeah, girl. The lights are on. There's food. That's your payment.
Let me tell
Help me
you
with
what I
this,
do for you, girl.
right? Help me with this TikTok page. I need to get in that algorithm." So. I
Oh
hope you
my
guys
God.
enjoy it. It's so colorful,
Yes.
pretty.
Yeah, so hopefully next time I'll remember to save it and add it to mine.
Yeah,
I'm so used to having soap wire on there. I'm like,
right. And I just make changes and then tell them that the changes are happening. I'll be like at 9 o'clock in the morning, be like, "Hey y'all, I'm thinking about changing the site," and then 10 o'clock the site is changed.
word like that.
That's how my brain works. I've always been that way. My husband says it too. Like I remember one time, I was like, "Yo, I'm thinking about going back to school," and this, I was enrolled. And he was like, "You just said like 2 hours ago you was thinking about it, but now you're enrolled." It just happens that fast. I don't know.
Listen, no patience. That's me too. Like it's
No
so hard
patience.
for me to sit and wait for something. I want it done now.
Yeah, that's the Leo in me, I guess. I'm like, I want to change the name. Here's a logo. Here's a website. And like just like when I did the raffle in the soap operas, I was like, I'm thinking about how can we raise money? Boom, boom, boom. I had a raffle up in a website.
Oh,
Like,
you might want to change your name too.
that's what I was saying. I had to change my name.
You could
People
do it right
on
now if
audio
you
are
want
like,
it.
what? The people watching the video, you'll see, you'll see. I just
Oh,
you're
snap.
right.
And hey,
Yes.
yeah, hey, I hope everyone is doing well. See, there we go. Now it's changed.
Yes,
Voila.
change TVK.
Okay.
This episode is brought to you by handful.com. Handful offers the ultimate versatility, comfort, and style with its sports bras, providing unparalleled support and a perfect fit for every activity. As featured in Shape, Oxygen, and Runner's World, customers say the best sports bra I've ever owned. Enjoy exclusive discount with our promo code, which is still real chatter. But you can go to handful.com, put that in. I think you get like 30% off, 30% off. So thank you, Handful.
Ooh, 30%
Yes.
off. I like that number.
So all that to say,
Okay.
I'm Jaree and this is Ashley. I'm trying
Hey,
to get
y'all.
it.
Hey.
Okay. A lot is happening to TV. I wish you
No, you
watched
know what we got to start
1923.
with? You know what we have to start with, and that would be Matlock. What the entire freaking crack.
Oh.
I did not expect that. Okay. In full transparency, when I'm watching shows now, since I'm really back working, I'll be falling asleep on my shows and then I have to like rewatch them again. That's why
Yeah.
low key I'll be forgetting sometimes. But Matlock is just probably hands down like the best show. I know people are gonna be like, the pit is good too. But for me, I gotta go with Matlock. It's always a twist or turn at the end. Always.
Okay, I told you I'm ahead. I finished the series. So what happened on this one?
Olympia
He
cornered her at the end of the
at the bus
episode.
stop?
Yeah, honey. And
Yeah.
we had like no idea that she was figuring it out. And
The
it was,
Johnson case.
yep, the
Mhm.
Johnson case. No idea she was figuring it out. We didn't know until the end. So like people was thinking she was leaving. Obviously that wasn't true. And now we have to wait until next Thursday to see how Maddie's gonna play this out.
She was investigating Maddie, and she was like, "Girl, who are
Hmm.
you?"
Who is Madeline Matlock? I said we all want to know.
I know. I can't say what happens next, obviously, but
Obviously.
girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's crazy.
Do you think that leaves is it only one more episode or two more
I
episodes
think
before the
it's
end?
2 more episodes. I think
Okay.
2. Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Yeah, yeah,
sense.
yeah. I think it's 2. That's crazy. I just dang, we gotta talk about when it ends. I'm like, because I can't say I'll let it
Yes,
slip, and then
indeed.
CBS will come
They'll
in
get you. They'll cut you.
take me to jail. I can't say. But yeah, it is a really good show. It really is. I am of the mindset that the best new show out is The Pit. I mean, I
Hmm.
love that show hands fucking down.
I
And
know you do.
this
Everybody does.
everybody does. The real doctors and nurses too. And then we finally thought we were getting some like calm, maybe because the shooting victims or the mass shooting victims had stopped and they were just
I,
getting their regular patients or whatever.
hmm.
And it's still too much. Where is Collins?
It yeah, like it is a lot. It's never gonna change. I have like yeah, it's always something that's popping off with the pit. Like I mean you just can't help but
Breathe.
see something coming with them. So
She got arrested,
yeah.
which I think is crazy because in the previous,
Yes.
I'm like, you legit, I mean, you tamper with it, which I'm sure is against your parole, but to arrest her, like she was dealing with your people, cops that got shot. Like, what are you doing?
And they didn't even like try to hear her story, but I do feel like that's what cops do. They don't care.
Hmm.
So it's just like,
I noticed they put a black cop in there too. I was like,
yes. It was
okay.
it's just like, you know what? This is just how it is and this is what how it's gonna be.
The
So
thing
like I
is,
was just like, wow, like, okay, so this is what we're doing. It was totally unexpected. But I mean,
it's,
hey, it is what it is, right?
did you notice who her dad was? You know, her dad came to pick up the son. Did you notice who the guy was playing her father?
No, who was the dad?
The man that voices Chucky, the doll.
Oh, are you freaking
And
serious?
guess what? That's her dad in real life.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
You lying liar, you. Oh my God. I can't
Yeah.
believe that's her. Wow.
I was like,
Now I
oh, they do have the same last name. And I think she was in one of those Chucky movies. And I was like, oh, that's where
n-
I'm from.
now I feel like I want to go back and just like
He looks
y-
so different.
yeah, like
Mhm.
because I mean he's only in Chucky, like the first one for like the beginning and the end.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like I would just go to the beginning or go to the end and kind of like look and see. You know what I'm saying? But
He's done other
wow.
stuff, but he's just know, that he just know, and that didn't sound like him because I feel like whenever I hear him, I know that's Chucky. Like that voice is
Yeah.
so distinctive. And so I was like, oh shit, that is him.
Wow. When I tell you flabbergasted, legitimately like flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted. Yeah.
Like no idea. Wow.
I'm
Oh,
caught up on Grey's Anatomy.
that's what I was get out of my brain. I was about to say, well, since we're talking about hospital shows, we might as well go to Grey's.
Girl,
Girl, girl.
I knew Owen was doing it. I'm doing it.
Mind you though, Teddy has the most chemistry with the girl, and she
Yeah,
didn't do anything with her. Like, I'm
they
just
almost did something, but she stopped it, and I was like, "This is kind of cute.
yeah.
Keep going."
I'm like, okay, Sophia, bitch, she done opened up her
Huh?
wild side of in real life and and on the real.
Sharu? She dating a woman in real life too? Okay.
Yes, she is. Girl, it was some scandal with that, honey.
Oh,
So
because
yeah,
she used to be with Chad Michael Murray, right? On One Tree Hill.
well,
Yeah, yeah, okay.
yeah, she
Yeah.
married him a long time ago. He
Mhm.
was cheating
Cheating.
and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, allegedly. And now allegedly she got married again. The marriage only lasted for like a year. She wound up going out with this girl who's also married and who has children.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Legal said we have to say allegedly.
Yeah, so allegedly,
Yeah.
then left the husband or whatever, and got with the girl who was married and had kids. All of this is just
Wow.
alleged.
Wife imitating art allegedly.
And
Crazy.
I can't help it, y'all. I love me some Sophia Bush. Like I've loved her since
Sure.
One
She was
Tree
on Chicago,
Hill.
Chicago PD, wasn't she?
PD, yeah, she was one
Mhm.
of the first until she left too. Of course,
Yeah.
like not good working conditions. If you want to know, like she's talked about it. Also, her, Bethany Joy Lenz, and Hilary Burton, along with the other woman who are on One Tree Hill as well, talked about the different things that they went through when they were on One Tree Hill. So not only allegedly has she gone through this type of situation on One Tree Hill, she went through it again with Chicago PD, which is why she left.
Oh wow, yeah. But I also felt like maybe because PD has been on for so long, and it's one of those Dick Wolf Law and Order shows that they always
Hmm.
rotate the cast. You don't want to be stuck on the show for forever.
Oh no, honey, she left.
Yeah. So I mean, she's like, I feel like I'm cheating on my husband. Cut to Owen. He's rolling around, missing her text messages. I was like, one thing Owen gonna do.
It's cheap. Owen not gonna be worried about not a damn thing, okay?
You
Once
gave
they
him the pass.
agreed, he
He said,
said,
"Oh, I
say
got a pass."
less.
He is say less.
He said,
We went straight to her. He said, "Oh, we good. We good."
he literally saw her outside and was like, you know what? Me
Yeah.
and my wife, we decided we're gonna have an open marriage. And then in the bed they went. I was like, whoa, 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 okay. We knew where you was going,
He
sir.
didn't want to do it at the therapist. Like
Yep.
he was all for it. I can't stand Owen, bro.
Oh my
Some
God.
crazy news with Grey's Anatomy. I don't know if you saw on the site, thetvcave.com. The boy from Grownish has joined
Yep.
the cast, and so now that they are renewed, because ABC has renewed everything except Dr. Odyssey, he's probably most likely going to be a series regular. And I'm like, oh, they throwing him in to fuck with Simone and Lucas
Yep.
because he's too fine to be
Yep.
by himself. Because
You already know.
Blue's gonna get with Millen because now him and his girl broke up. Because she was only using him to get her memory back. I was like, oh, that's fucked up.
Wait,
Kind of messed
so that
up.
was solidify, like he's done with her now?
Yeah, they had like agreed, I guess, to break up. He was like, "Are you only with me for to get my memories back?" And she was like, "I don't know."
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Like,
Like, girl, that's fucked up, bro.
yeah, yeah. All right, yeah, I gotta go right now because there's no way I'm just gonna like be there just so you can get your memories back and knowing that I actually really did have true feelings for you. So
Right, we
yeah,
were engaged. That's hurtful. So
yeah.
yeah, I know he's gonna come in and mess that up. And then like Lucas is already feeling some type. It's like a setup. I can see because Lucas already feels some type of way about being held back, and they're
Hmm.
like, "Well, you have no shot in hell if Catherine changed her mind." And and then Simone's getting all these solo surgeries. They're calling her the hot shot intern.
But she tried to tell him
She
and
did.
he didn't want to do it. He was like, "Well, if you want to do it, you could go ahead."
She did.
Okay, like I think something is really wrong here. So yes, I'm going to go do it. And I tried to get if he would have just listened to her instead of being lazy. That's Lucas's thing too. He's also lazy. So he
Mhm.
doesn't want to go the extra mile where like Simone, if something feels off to her, she will definitely go in and investigate it. And low key, that's reminiscent of like the past doctors of like Meredith,
Yeah.
freaking Christina. Like
Yep.
that's what they used to do too. If something
Easy.
felt off, they were gonna investigate it. He's not. So you can't just ride on the name of,
Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Yeah, you can't. So it is what it is there. I also caught
Mhm.
up on 911.
Oh, okay. Look at you
I know
catching up
it's
on
catching up this
everything.
weekend.
Come through, TV shows.
All right. I was like, let me do the actual job that I'm supposed to do. So, I thought it was funny. This was like an episode back where he had got with Tommy for like a one little quickie thing. And then
Hmm.
he had said to his sister, like, I'm tired of people trying to tell me I have feelings for my straight best friend. I was like, oh, they talking to the fans. I was like, that
Yeah.
line was for the fans. Like,
They
stop
said,
trying to
stop
make Buddy. Yeah, stop trying to make Buddy happen. It's not happening.
it.
um,
Because look,
I'm
even
happy
Tommy
we
felt
finally
like that
got
too.
what happened?
Because even Tommy felt like that too. So
Yeah.
like,
I was gonna say finally we saw Bobby and Athena have a little something. Like I was
yeah,
like, oh, y'all have not like interacted like the whole season.
what's happening here?
What's happening here? And have you seen the leaks? I don't know.
Yes, I sent it to you.
I'm like, should we talk about it on the show? I mean, it's leaked everywhere. Like, you have to be living under a rock if you
Yes.
haven't seen it. I don't know if I want to spoil it for people who.
Yeah. How about we give them
Yeah,
5 seconds?
yeah. Spoiler
Five,
alert.
4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. They got pictures of a death.
They got pictures of Bobby's funeral, y'all.
Hmm.
So, and it does not seem to be a dream sequence or anything because they even caught video of some lines being said, and the
Oh,
guy was saying, "You're not Bobby" or something. I don't. You can't tell who said it or who he's talking to or if this is a new captain or whatever. So I'm like, yo. And Peter, the actor who plays Bobby, has been hitting like, oh, Bobby can't go on forever as captain.
yes.
And so I'm
Especially at
like,
the Jennifer Aniston show too. So,
yeah, I
yeah.
mean, they really gonna have to kill Athena's husband again. She can't keep a husband.
Yeah. Oh, and they're all doing dangerous jobs and things of that
Yeah,
nature. So it's just like it's like Lord. All right, yeah. If you guys had paused because you didn't want to hear the spoilers, we're done.
we're done with the spoilers. I did want to say like the craziest shit do happen to them because like what 911 operator gets their throat slit by a cop? What
And then still get up to save her man. Okay, that must be some good loving that Tim was laying on her because she's like, I'm not gonna die here without saving my man. Like,
Maybe it was the baby. She was fighting for the baby.
oh, she was fighting for the
She was
baby.
fighting for the baby. That's what we're gonna say because if I get my throat slit, I'm out. Like,
Okay,
just take me, bro. I'm done.
girl. Listen, I know we talk about, scripted shows, but I just have to say, Real Housewives of Atlanta, we record on Sunday night. Real Housewives of Atlanta is
Yeah.
coming on. Married to Medicine's reunion's coming on. So stick a fork in me. I am done. I'm so excited because they got, this is the episode where we find out what Kenya actually did. And low key, if you've been on social, you already know what she
Oh, is
did.
this about the whole like the sexual penis that was this something to do with
Yes. The what is it called? The Revenge P.
Vince?
That yeah,
How
that's
she got
like
kicked off? Oh,
yeah. But actually they didn't. Well, last week we saw that the girl Brittany
mm.
basically threatened Kenya, and she was like, "You lucky I don't have my pew pew with me." So at that point, people are like, so like production didn't do anything about this, but then they want to fire Kenya. So that's not sitting right with a lot of people that like Kenya got all the backlash and had to get off the show when she was basically threatened by the new girl and nothing was done about it. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was thinking about. I know we had talked about maybe doing a reality TV one, but you do so many podcasts. But yeah, we have to revisit that. But I do watch reality TV too, so I'm not gonna lie. I only really watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which I'm not gonna watch anymore because
girl,
Garcelle's leaving, and I don't like the way that they did.
girl.
I have not watched Reunion, only clips because I'm mad.
Me
I'm just
too.
really
I'm
mad.
mad too. And disappointed in both. So I'm not gonna say like I'm
Disappointed in
not
both.
like,
Yeah,
I'm not whatever, like, oh, I hate her pitchfork. Like, no, but I can state as a black woman, I am disappointed.
I'm
And that's
disappointed.
also not to say that just because she's, her and Garcelle are black, that essentially they're supposed to stand together.
No,
That's not what I'm saying. But she did state that she watched the show. So she knows how the the flunky force, whatever, usually roll. Me myself personally, even if I don't like this black woman, I just can't let her get ganged up on by the other woman. And I've seen them
right,
do this on multiple different reunions to multiple different people.
right.
So like there's a lot of things there that just don't sit right with my soul. But I have to admit that I do like how much support Garcelle is getting for everyone. There's about 100 more tweets of people loving on Garcelle,
And
and
company.
also and yes, and also the producer who got blackballed because he's doing OnlyFans. Tell you, girl, I know everything. So
Mm,
like he
yeah,
also stated like how great she is, how wonderful Garcelle is. And he was saying too, you could tell how great a person is by how the production team like loves to be around her. And it was very clear the production loves her. So anything that anybody gotta say about Garcelle, who's been the one and the two and the three since the 90s, I don't want to hear it.
exactly. And it just pisses me off and it pisses them off because they thought that she was like some washed up person. Like, oh, your roster
Mm-hmm.
was good in the 90s. Bitch, your roster is Tom. Her roster is Will Smith, Eddie Murphy, like all these people. So what if it peaked in the 90s? So
Talk
what?
about it. talk about it, and she's still serving. She got a whole production deal with NBC. She got Lifetime movies. She's in a Marvel movie. Please sit down. Like
Right?
she's
Cover of
running things
Vogue,
right now.
Runways. We her shit's on Netflix. People are
Yes,
rediscovering her through
Survival
the
of the
Jamie
Thickest.
Survivor Thick is and rediscovering her through the Jamie Foxx show. She has been a part of the Black community for so long. She's done episodes of Family Matters, Fresh Prince, all that shit. She's been around from the 90s. And yeah, she is.
Hmm.
And bitch, yeah, she's in the MCU acting alongside Michael Keaton and Tom Holland. It don't matter if it was one scene or they cut her scenes however long she is. She is cemented in the goddamn MCU. That's huge.
Period. Like it's a
Yeah.
huge deal. So I just can't like I get really disgusted with Erica too because
Erica and Dorit's non-British ass, like she's from the States. Like it just pisses me off. Oh, your house is on the main street. But she bought the house
and
and built it.
yes,
You are in foreclosure from what I hear. PK is about to take
pre foreclosure like
yeah, like girl, what? Y'all always
yeah.
finish black people. And then that's another thing with Bowles. I'm not saying she, yeah, like you said, they don't have to be best friends, but you could have stuck up for her for that. Because it's a
Yeah.
lot in black communities when we build our own houses and do shit because we were never allowed to have anything.
And that's what people took issue with too at Bose. It was just like you just lost your house in a fire, and you know how important that house meant to you. Being able to get it, you spoke on it, and you didn't. When you were at Watch What Happens Live, we up in there kikiing with Erica ass, and not even like the well, like no girl, like a house is a house. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta admit, like something because y'all could still be friends out there, but like to just I don't know the whole vibe, especially since that Watch What Happened Live situation happened, people are not feeling it. And it also made a lot of people more pro Garcelle. So thank you for your services,
You to be
Erica.
like, won't he do it? For don't use our shit.
Girl, it's won't he do it? Okay, all together.
Yeah.
Like
Don't use our shit and then use it incorrectly and then play another black woman. Because he didn't do anything. She left.
she left.
She wasn't
Okay.
fired.
Okay.
Like
And that's
Lisa
the
Rinna,
difference.
your friend Lisa.
Who's
Okay. She
still
wasn't for
vying to
long.
be back on.
Who wants to be back
Girl.
on is so damn bad. And it's like y'all mad because Garcelle called y'all out. Like, that's not what you said. This doesn't make sense. Y'all all know y'all want to ask Kyle what's going on with her lesbian relationship. Y'all all know y'all was like, Erica, your fucking stories aren't making sense. And she always
Hmm.
has something back and something can't stick up for her. Fuck you too, something. But you're
Yep.
a skinny ass knock knee leg. Like, don't play me, bro. I'm dying.
This is that when this I want to come back to the backstage, like, I just want to. No, girl.
No, this is
No, we not talking.
and boss, I was rolling with you too, but like I mean, they saying the streets is saying that them jobs that you
Girl,
like to list off, you was acting real crazy at them jobs.
I heard that too. I heard
So
that too. Got people
humble
calling
thyself.
up.
Yep, humble thyself, because you're trying to have a baby with a man who ain't even say I love you. So calm
Yikes.
down.
It's just been a mess. When I tell you, bro, and that's another thing. If y'all think soap Twitter is in shambles, please check out the Bravo Hemisphere because that is always in shambles too. Like I swear, before every damn show, at least a day or two before, them freakers are going crazy on the timeline. I'm just
Girl.
like, Lord, who done did it now? I said this is why I stay away from Bravo. I said,
That's why I had
mm-mm.
to leave Twitter because the standness of it all. Blue Sky is not, there's no stand anything. You just talk about what
Yeah.
you talk about and you don't get in arguments. If somebody says something you don't like, you can't, like, there really is no response. There's no back and forth. I'm like, I love this. I love
Yep.
this.
I'm not arguing with you. But
Yeah, I'm not
I'm not
arguing.
arguing with people I don't know.
Yeah, right. Like,
Not-
you and I can have a back and forth. Like, we say who we want so and so to be with on Doc or whatever, and it's all good fun. But if that was Stan Twitter, you would have been calling
Woo,
Stan. I would
child.
have been like, fuck your mom. And like, it would have turned into something so stupid over nothing.
Over fiction, okay? Like the things that people are reading off of a script. Ooh, sidebar, really
Yeah.
quickly too, y'all. If you haven't watched The Residents on Netflix, please do. I haven't finished it, but it's
Oh,
so good.
let me talk about real fast. And we only got like 3 minutes left because you said Netflix. I watched Pulse, so y'all wouldn't have to.
Ooh.
Pulse is the reviews up on thetvcave.com. Pulse is Netflix answer to all these medical dramas that are releasing, like Doc, like Brilliant Minds, like The Pit. And they even say a line in the show where they have the medical student it's a hurricane. They're in Miami, and she's like, you have to find somewhere for everyone to sleep. And she's like, I couldn't find anywhere. Isn't there just like on call rooms with bunk beds? She was like, you watch a lot of Grey's Anatomy, don't you? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, well, stop doing that. I was like, so they're really trying to differentiate themselves from Grey's Anatomy, but they are doing Grey's Anatomy shit, and they're doing it way worse. Like it's not on the same
Ooh.
level at all. The acting is like, oh, it's like I don't know if they had a Tyler Perry studio
Ooh.
moment. It just was not giving. I fell asleep.
Ooh.
But I was like, this is not a good medical drama. So y'all can skip the Pulse. Or you can watch if you want, but I say it's a skip. Sorry
That's
to drag the
nice to
Pulse.
know.
Yeah, you guys are nice. Come on the show. I'll interview. It's like, it's corny, bro. It's corny.
Don't mind. These are our
It's
opinions,
our
not
opinions. We're
not those
critics.
of the TVK podcast.
Not those of Netflix. I still love you on Netflix. Send me screeners. But the
Thank
Pulse,
you.
yeah, the Pulse sucks. But that's what we do. We're TV. We're critics. We give our opinion. Take it for what it's worth.
I mean, because sometimes it might be a glowing review like Matlock or Ghost, so
Yeah,
or The
like if I
Pit.
love it, I love it. If I don't, I hang down. Ghosts. Oh my God, listen a minute. Ghosts. Ghosts.
I know.
You said ghosts. What happened on ghosts? I had it in my head and I can't. Oh, Sass. Sass had tried to get that new love interest and it didn't work out. I thought that was a really fun episode.
Yeah, it was. Still pining over that girl too. Let it go.
He's gonna get in. His plan is to get in the ghost trap so he could travel to her, which is stupid. Just get with the girl that could travel. Thor and Alberta's like whole battle is so fucking funny. That's still
It's
going on. But
hilarious.
yeah. That's it. That's all I have. So we're gonna wrap it up.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us on
Thank
the
you.
TVK
See
podcast.
y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.